I watched Wayan as she walked down the street going to her home after a long tiring day of university. She looked so eternal, probably the prettiest human I have ever laid my eyes on. Her crimson cheeks and red nose indicates that she was cold. Oh, how I wish I could hold her and make her feel warm. It's been 2 weeks since I have been watching her and I have gathered enough information about her. The house she lives in, the college where she goes, her surroundings, her friends, her nature and her. I know her more than she does. Wayan's point of view. Finally I can go sleep now. I stretched myself, making my way towards the bed. But wait, did I lock the doors? I think I should check. I went downstairs and as expected, everything was locked and quiet. Jungkook's point of view. Checking the time, it was 2:30 am. She must be asleep by now. I could easily climb to her room. I quietly opened her bedroom's door and soon my eyes met her sleepy body. I examined her face, watching her peacefully sleeping. She had the prettiest lips. I would honestly do anything just to kiss her once. I slowly removed the duet covers from her. I tried to pick her up gently and take her with me. And oh God, she felt so soft. Dad, you're home? She mumbled in her sleep, her eyes still closed. Yes, your daddy is home, babe. She instantly opened her eyes widely and I knew I screwed up. Wayan's point of view. I instantly opened my eyes and I realized someone was holding me in their arms. I panicked really bad and started wiggling. I could tell it was a man and a really strong one. Oh God, who is he? One of the ghosts I dreamed about? No, he's a human. I tried my best to go out of his tight grip on me. I just keep moving and then I fell on my bed again. He started approaching me again and I panicked. Don't come near or I'll hit you. I won't hurt you. Who are you? Why are you here? Jungkook, Jungkook. I am here for you, Wayan. My heart nearly stopped as those words left his mouth. Being scared was an understatement now. The world's most wanted criminal was standing in front of me. But what does he want? Before my mind could process any information, he placed a soft cloth on my face. My breath got so uneven, but my body wasn't trembling anymore. I was just about to fall, but he grabbed and picked me up again in bridal style. My eyes felt really heavy. After a few attempts, I finally opened my eyes, but my vision was still blurry. But my eyes met with a really unfamiliar room. The bedroom was huge and indeed was very luxurious. I was actually kidnapped by the most dangerous person on earth and I can only imagine what was going to happen with me. I sat on the bed. How am I supposed to escape from here? My attention suddenly diverted towards the heavy footsteps coming closer to the room. The door opened and the same person I saw last night entered the room. You must have a really bad headache, right? Here, take this, he said. He was holding a pill and a glass full of water. I didn't respond. It's just a painkiller, trust me. He sounded convincing. No matter what I do, I'm going to die anyway, so let's just trust him with this one. I said to myself and took the pill and swallowed it while he was just staring down at me. I want to go home. You're already home, sweetheart. What? You don't even know me. Please let me go. I won't tell anyone about this. You must be after the wrong person. I'm after the right person. I know you too well, Wayan, and you're not going anywhere. This is your home from now on, whether you like it or not. Why was he acting like I was his lover or something? My mind completely went blank. I never thought I would be in such mess, ever. I wanted to ask him so many things. How can he just kidnap me out of nowhere and tell me that this is my home? I know you must have so many questions, but let me make few things clear, okay? So as you know, I'm Jungkook, but you can call me anything you want. A creep, I wanted to say, but I remained silent. Please look at me when I talk to you. I just nodded looking at him. I want you to speak, love. Yes, Jungkook. So first, you're not allowed to step out of the house, even in the garden, without my permission or unless I'm with you. The doors are always locked anyway, so there's no need to even try. Lastly, don't ever try to run away or even think of it. There's no way out of here. But if I ever see you trying to escape, then there will be consequences. Any questions? Yes. Why am I here? When I'm going back to my home? What about my parents, my life? You're here because I want you. I love you, and no, you're never ever going back to your home. About meeting your parents, you might be able to meet them in future when I trust you enough. This all scared me so much. I was vulnerable to him. God knows what he was going to do to me. But all I could really do was cry, and so I did. I have completely lost the track of time, but I guess it's been approximately 3 weeks since I have been taken away from my normal life. The fear of not going home ever again and being with him for the rest of my life had been growing on me. Jungkook has been so busy lately, and I haven't even seen him or talked to him properly from the past few days. But whenever he comes home, he makes sure that I sleep close to him in his embrace. He says so many sweet things to me and kisses my face whenever he leaves or come back home. I wonder if he was just a normal guy, would I have a huge crush on him? So you're finally awake. I wanted to wake you up, but you looked so peaceful while sleeping, so I didn't, he stated while pulling me towards him. This was his habit. He always pulled me close to him whenever I was around him. I was really tired yesterday. Well, we are going to one of our clubs today, so be ready in the evening, he spoke. Why and for what? It's Taehyung's birthday today, and he wanted us to come over. Can't you go alone? I have been to club only thrice, and it was not a great experience for me. He especially told me to bring you. You don't have to worry about anything. I'll be by your side all the time, I promise. After some time, we finally reached the club. I could hear faint music playing from here. Jungkook led us to the VIP section, and there was Taehyung sitting on the couch. He noticed us coming and stood up. Happy birthday, Taehyung! I wished and smiled at him, and he pulled me into a hug. Thank you, Ryan. I'm so happy that you came. Jungkook, you didn't tell us that you got a girl for yourself. A guy said. She's not just a girl for me, Lucas. She's my girlfriend and soon-to-be wife. Oh, so that's why you have stopped coming to the club for having fun with us. Come on, Jungkook. That's very boring of you. I remember how every girl here was eager to sleep with you. You have changed. It's not boring to me at all. When you love someone, you just don't go around and do other women. I knew it. I knew that Jungkook had slept with numerous women in the past, and I shouldn't feel bad about it. I don't even care about. The only thing I care about is going back to my normal life. And then suddenly it struck me. I can escape from here right now. Jungkook, can I go to the restroom? Yes, of course, let's go. No, it's okay. I can go by myself. I'll be back in no time. Just 5 minutes, okay? My hands were sweaty and I was nervous. Ryan, you have to do this. You have to get out of here. Once I was out, I started running for my life. I ran and ran trying to find a store or even a person to ask if I could call 911. There was not even a single car or a person in my sight. Jungkook's point of view. I waited for her, but she didn't come. It's been 15 minutes since she went to the restroom. Does she need my help? I desperately searched for her, but now I was sure that she wasn't in here. That means only one thing. She ran away. What's wrong, Jungkook? She ran away. I'm sure she wouldn't be far from here. Let's look for her, okay? No, you stay here, Taehyung. I will take care of this by myself. I clicked on the tracking system of my phone and saw exactly how far she had gotten. My blood boiled. I was so pissed at her for running away. You have done the wrong thing, Ryan. You don't know what you have gotten yourself into. As I sped down the road, I saw the convenience store in the distance. Two people stood there, and one of them was Ryan, but another old man stood in front of her, trying to calm her down. Ryan's point of view. I looked out only to find Jungkook coming towards me as he harshly slammed his car's door. His eyes showed nothing but pure rage. I took few steps back in pure horror. The man noticed the fear in my eyes and instantly stood in front of me as Jungkook approached us with a gun in his hand. Ryan, come here right now and I promise that everything will be alright. No, she's not coming with you. If you don't want to get caught right now and go to jail, then you should leave. The man in front of me yelled at Jungkook as he hit me behind him. Ryan, it's the last time I'm warning you. I already told you she's not going anywhere. Get out! A loud scream left my mouth as the old man in front of me collapsed on the floor and the blood oozed out of his head. Jungkook shot him. I looked at Jungkook as he just stood emotionless, showing no regret or mercy. I looked behind him and many black cars stopped in front of the store and so many men came out. Kill everyone inside. Make sure no one comes out alive. No, I can't let this happen. I ran towards Jungkook and begged him. Please don't do this. I'm sorry. Please stop them, Jungkook. It's all my fault. He looked at me and placed his thumb on my cheek, wiping my tears away. You should be more worried about what I'm going to do with you. Crying of people and loud sound of gunshots filled the whole place. A woman came running towards us with her child in her hands, and as I watched, Jungkook raised his gun at them. No, you can't do this. I spoke out of fear as I tried to grab his hand, but nothing stopped him. I watched the woman's and her child's body collapsing on the floor. All I could see was blood. He shot them both. He didn't even show mercy towards a young child. What a monster! After a few minutes, his men came back announcing that everyone in there was dead. Burn down this place, he commanded, and they all nodded. Terror seized my body. Terror that no one ever can understand who has not experienced it. Even the screams in my throat were frozen. Jungkook started approaching me. He harshly grabbed my arm and dragged me towards his car. Stop crying! I covered my face with my hands, crying into them as he kept yelling at me, calling me every single bad name there was. I just cried. I cried because of what I had just witnessed. Jungkook got out of the car furiously and came to my side and started to drag me upstairs, not caring if I was stumbling or getting hurt. Jungkook, listen to me. I'm sorry. Please, I'm sorry. I sobbed uncontrollably. The anxiety took over me when he locked the bedroom's door. Storming towards me, he harshly grabbed my jaw. Jungkook, you're hurting me. I just wanted one thing from you. Just one thing. And you couldn't even do that for me? You thought that I wouldn't be able to find you? You thought that you could get rid of me that easily? I'm so sorry. I wouldn't do that again. And since you're so desperate to get away, I'll show you who you belong to. He pushed me harshly on the bed. I thought he was going to kill me. But no, he was going to do something worse than that. Suddenly I tried to get up and run towards the door. But before I could process anything, Jungkook hovered over me. He placed his lips on mine harshly as he proceeded to kiss me roughly. I'm sorry. Please, Jungkook, please. Don't do this. You gave me no choice. I loved you and showed you what you could have if you had just listened. You thought my warning wasn't serious? I tried scratching, kicking and pushing his body but he didn't budge. So I kept moving so he would stop. Suddenly he lifted his hand up and slapped me across my face, causing me to stop moving. I sobbed as he took off my remaining clothing. I was extremely tired and couldn't handle all the pain, but for him, it was completely different. He was enjoying every part of it. After what seemed like an eternity, he finally stopped and kissed my lips for the last time. He untied my hands and laid beside me. My lower region felt completely numb. He was merciless today. Death was probably a better option than this. Hi Armis, I just wanted to ask you if you ever felt being stalked by someone. Having a stalker behind you is so damn creepy. Have any of you went through that terrible experience? Please share.